So I'm reading The Artist's Way, and Julia Cameron is cooking. She's not even cooking. You know how they say, wait, let me cook? The stove is hot. The oven is warm. She's just waiting for you to put your creation in the oven. Let me share. Again, girl, this is page 2 and 3. Those who speak in spiritual terms routinely refer to God as the creator, but seldom see creator as the literal term for artists. I'm suggesting you take the term creator quite literally. You are seeking to forge a creative alliance, artist to artist, with the great creator. In spiritual spaces, we are always talking about co-creating with the Most High. And I don't know, for me, I've always been thinking about co-creating, but again, it's been like this very masculine handling and navigating capitalism type of thing, and not, you know what I mean, being a creative person and then seeing what God gives to me as I'm being a creative person. And or receiving the divine impulses that I get from God and using those to create and allowing that channel to flow continuously. Leap in the net will appear. I'm going to redact this. Again, I do not ask you to believe in this. In order for this creative emergence to happen, you don't have to believe in God. I simply ask you to observe and note this process as it unfolds. In effect, you will be midwiving and witnessing your own creative progression. That is hot, girl. Essentially, what I got from that is so many times people with faith or people that believe in God, you know what I mean? That's the sauce that we need to have the courage to take the next step. She's saying you don't need the faith. You don't even need to believe. You just need to do what you know you need to do and then watch what happens when you do what you know that you need to do. Okay, these are the 10 spiritual principles that will help you develop your creativity and connection to the Most High. Pause to read, but I'm going to tell you which ones I like most. First, starting off with number 3, when we open ourselves to creativity, we open ourselves to the Creator's creativity within us in our lives. What I got from that is when we allow ourselves to be creative, we allow God to get creative with our lives. When we open ourselves up to exploring our creativity, we open ourselves to God, good, orderly, direct. Which I love as an acronym. I love an acronym down, but also it also ties back to leap in the net will appear. You know what I mean? So many times we get so caught up in what the next step is, what the next step is, what the next step is. But once we're done with the next step will appear. Once we do what it is that we know we need to do, the next step will become clear to us. She's like, girl, page 3.